When it comes to disclosures, what I've seen lately is in properties on the east side of Portland, particularly older ones, a lot of sellers don't know what remodels or additions have been done over the last hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And so when you've got a buyer looking at an older property, what is your due diligence to determine the status of the property?
I mean, I'm assuming that I should do all the research and find out everything I can.
Well,
That's relatively difficult to do,
Yeah.
as you well know.
well, Portland Maps, I'm assuming, is your starting point.
Of course.
And the
yeah.
problem with Portland Maps is for historic data, anything roughly more than 20 years old, generally you're going to have to do a public records request, which can take 2 to 3 months. And is that generally realistic in the course of a
No.
residential
It's
timeline?
45 days or less.
And that's the problem, is the only way to do proper due diligence with certain properties is engage a surveyor, potentially engage someone to talk with the city and review the permitting records. And often those aren't feasible during the typical timeline of a residential transaction.
No. And I mean, if you're waiving all the contingencies anyways, yeah.
And that's fine. But the buyer is taking a big risk.
Yeah, of course. Usually what I say is like, hey, you want to know where the corners are of this house? Then we can call a lot surveyor and it'll be $5,000 and it'll be like 2 months from now. And they're like, yeah, forget it.
And so they'll just waive or not want to spend the time or money to engage another expert.